Oh man, on Saturday we finally turned the calendar to February.
And tomorrow it'll be free to pass through the turnstiles at the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. Fox 4's Marcus Officer is there live to tell us about the special partnership between the museum and the Kansas City Royals. Marcus.
Even if you're not a baseball fan, walking into the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum does give you the chills, and then you start to see some of the great players that are on the diamond. Of course, Satchel Paige, Kansas City's own. We do know that the impact that the Negro Leagues had on baseball and American history is quite impactful, and part of the reason why Free February, Kiana Sinks, is around the corner and something that you and the Royals Foundation have worked on is because of the impact, not just for baseball or the city, but for America. Talk to us about year number 4 and making this free for all to attend.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, thanking the Kansas City Royals, the Kansas City Royals Foundation for this amazing, incredible opportunity for the entire month of February. Your admission's free. Kansas Cityans can literally walk down the historic 18th and Vine, come to the museum, and you do not have to pull out your wallet. And so just want to thank them tremendously, the entire front office of the Kansas City Royals, the foundation, all the executives for allowing this opportunity to take place here at the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum.
We've had 3 years of history with this in terms of seeing it change and the number of folks coming in. How impactful has that been, not just on the Royal side, but for you guys here, knowing what you do and getting this history out to many more folks?
It's tremendous. I mean, it's beautiful. You see a lot of educators, you see kids, you see community organizations, you see a lot of different, I think, variety of people, right? Young, old, doesn't matter, and they're able to experience the rich history of the Negro Leagues, and that's why we exist. That's why we do what we do, and it's just really cool. We wish it could be like that every day, but we know obviously baseball season is a must, right? We see that throughout the summer, but what a cool way for Kansas Cityans to really value the contribution of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum here and what we do nationally, and so they're able to get a glimpse of that, and it just revalidates. You have no excuse. It's free. If you've never been, if it's been 5 years, if it's been 10 years, come out, check out the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum.
Now, something interesting does happen because the Royals Foundation has covered through a donation the admittance fees, but still folks kind of walk up, they have some money. It doesn't have to just go back in their pocket. Talk to us about kind of that nice little established relationship you have with those folks that come in.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? So some people don't even know. They just stumble in, as you mentioned, and literally they're like, I was prepared to pay. And so we are encouraging Kansas Cityans or anyone to literally donate that anticipated admission cost back to the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. They can do that online if they don't want to do it in person, or they can do it inside our gift shop here on site. But we really would appreciate that. It's really cool that you come, anticipated to pay, but then you're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with this extra cost? Donate it back to the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, and we hope all Kansas Cityans would consider that.
About tomorrow, we're turning the calendar, turning the page. What can we anticipate with day 1 of Free February?
Yeah, I think people are going to be really excited about this opportunity. I think there's going to be a lot of anticipation after tomorrow, right? Because we got a full calendar that's booked. People are really thrilled, and we just hope a lot of people take advantage of this opportunity. It's the entire month, so if you can't do it the first 2 weeks, consider the third week. If you can't do it the last 2 weeks, consider the first 2 weeks. So whatever works in your calendar, the museum's hours, all the information can be found on nlbm.com.
Kiana, we appreciate you and your time, but again, baseball season, this is actually, I think in my view, kind of the kicking point to baseball season. Not only do you have free February, you have Royals Rally, and then of course spring training and opening day. So February through March, even through April. Again, what a time to be a sports fan in Kansas City. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Yeah, Marcus, the other thing I like is in the gift shop, they have, I know you're a big baseball guy, Marcus, the coolest collection of just cool actual teams that once existed,
Right.
with crazy names and cool designs.
Yeah.
I always love that.
Really unique stuff.
We can show you the wall here because I know this is the display wall. My dad has about 4 or 5 of the jerseys that they sell from the gift shop, and when I went home to Texas, he was wearing one.
Oh, cool.
So every time he comes up, he gets a jersey. So that's one of those things that I think people like to have that piece of history on them. And yes, some of the Negro Leagues designs and hats, I mean, that's top flight stuff. It's pretty cool.
There's one team that was called the Clowns. I'm always
Really?
tempted to buy that hat.
little too on the nose? No, just kidding.
That's right.
No, this
Right.
it's the,
Easy, Abby, easy.
I know. Hey, it's 7:22. I eased him in.
That's right.
It's one of the best resources
fair.
we have
It
in
is.
Kansas City. It's
It
such
is.
such a treasure. So thank you, Marcus.